Good morning, everyone. The ability to carry peace in the midst of chaos is not something that comes naturally to most people. It is a sign of deep spiritual strength, unwavering faith, and an unshakable trust in something greater than yourself. A woman blessed by God does not allow external circumstances to dictate her internal state. No matter how turbulent the world around her becomes, she remains steady, calm, and collected. This peace is not the absence of challenges, but the presence of a divine assurance that everything will ultimately work out for her good. Many people are easily shaken by bad news, sudden changes, or difficult situations. They react impulsively, driven by fear, worry, or stress. But a woman who carries divine peace understands that no storm lasts forever. She knows that every trial is temporary, and that even in the darkest moments, God is still in control. Paul wrote, "Be sure that even in the darkest moments, God is still in control." This mindset allows her to move through life with confidence without being consumed by anxiety or overwhelmed by circumstances beyond her control. She has trained her mind and spirit to trust that even when she cannot see the way forward, she is still being guided in the right direction. This peace is not something that can be faked or forced. It comes from a deep and intimate relationship with God. She has spent time building her faith, praying and meditating on truths that strengthen her soul. She has learned to surrender her worries rather than cling to them. Instead of trying to control everything, she allows herself to rest in the knowledge that she is being taken care of. This is what separates her from others. While the world panics, she stands firm. While others break down, she finds the strength to keep going. This peace also influences how she interacts with others. When people come to her overwhelmed with problems, she doesn't add to their anxiety. Instead, she offers words of wisdom, reassurance, and encouragement. People feel safe around her because they know she won't be easily rattled. Her presence alone brings a sense of stability, and her words have the power to calm even the most distressed hearts. This is why she often becomes a pillar of strength for those around her. Her ability to remain composed in difficult situations inspires others to do the same. However, this kind of peace does not mean she is passive or indifferent to the struggles of life. It does not mean she ignores problems or pretends that everything is fine. On the contrary, she faces challenges head on, but she does so with a mindset of faith rather than fear. She understands that worrying does not solve anything, but wisdom and prayer do. She takes practical steps to navigate challenges while maintaining an inner stillness that allows her to think clearly and make sound decisions. This kind of peace is a gift, but it is also something that is cultivated over time. It is the result of trust, faith, and experience. A woman blessed by God understands that true peace is not found in perfect circumstances, but in the confidence that she is always being guided, protected, and provided for. No matter what happens, she knows she is never alone. A woman blessed by God carries herself with grace, not just in how she moves, but in how she speaks, responds, and interacts with the world. This grace is not about perfection or an effortless life. It is about the way she chooses to handle challenges, setbacks, and even mistreatment. She does not react with anger, bitterness, or resentment. Instead, she responds with wisdom, dignity, and strength. She understands that her character is not defined by how people treat her, but by how she chooses to treat others. Grace is a mark of divine favor, a sign of inner strength that allows her to remain calm even when she is tested. It means she does not seek revenge or hold grudges. She does not waste her energy proving herself to those who do not see her worth. She moves forward, trusting that what is meant for her will never be taken away, and what is removed from her life was never meant to stay. Her faith allows her to let go with peace, rather than clinging to things or people that no longer serve her purpose. This grace also extends to how she carries herself in difficult situations. When she faces disappointments, she does not break down in hopelessness. Instead, she gathers herself, learns the lessons, and moves forward with faith. She refuses to let pain turn her into someone bitter or cold. She understands that everything she experiences, both good and bad, is shaping her into the woman she is meant to be. Her grace is also evident in her ability to uplift others. She does not compete with other women or tear people down to elevate herself. She knows her value, and because of this, she does not feel the need to diminish others. She is kind, encouraging, and supportive, knowing that true strength is not in overpowering others, but in empowering them. When she speaks, her words are full of wisdom and understanding. She does not engage in gossip or negativity, and she refuses to entertain conversations that do not align with her values. This grace also means she knows when to walk away. She does not force relationships, friendships, or situations that are not aligned with her purpose. She does not beg for attention, love, or respect. She understands that anything forced is not meant for her. Instead, she allows what is truly meant for her to find its way naturally. This does not mean she is passive. It means she trusts that when she carries herself with grace, what is truly hers will be drawn to her. Being a woman of grace does not mean she is weak. It does not mean she allows people to take advantage of her. On the contrary, her grace makes her powerful. She sets boundaries, protects her energy, and stands firm in her values. She does not lower herself to the level of those who try to bring her down. She rises above, knowing that her true strength comes from her ability to stay grounded in faith, purpose, and divine favor. A woman blessed by God possesses a heart full of love and compassion. This love is not just for those who are easy to love, but extends to those who may not always deserve it. She understands that love is not just a feeling. It is a choice, a commitment, and an action. Her love is patient, kind, and forgiving, not easily angered or self-seeking. It is the kind of love that mirrors the divine, a love that lifts people up rather than tearing them down. Compassion flows naturally from this love. She sees the struggles of others and does not turn away. Instead, she offers kindness, encouragement, and support. Whether it is through a simple act of listening, a word of encouragement, or a helping hand, she is always willing to give. She understands that everyone is fighting battles she cannot see, so she chooses to be a source of light rather than judgment. Her love and compassion are not signs of weakness, but of immense strength. It takes courage to love in a world that often rewards selfishness. It takes resilience to continue showing kindness when faced with negativity. A woman blessed by God does not allow the world to harden her heart. She remains open, loving, and compassionate, even when others do not reciprocate. She understands that her acts of love are not for recognition or reward, but are a reflection of who she is and the faith she carries within her. This love is not just directed outward, but also inward. She knows that she must love herself first before she can truly love others. She does not allow herself to be mistreated or undervalued. She sets healthy boundaries and understands that self-respect is a vital part of love. She does not seek validation from others because she knows her worth comes from a higher place. Her compassion extends beyond individuals. It influences her entire approach to life. She sees the beauty in small things, the blessings in each day, and the potential in people, even when they cannot see it themselves. She is not quick to judge, knowing that everyone is on their own journey. She forgives easily, not because she is naive, but because she refuses to carry the weight of resentment in her heart. She also understands that love and compassion require action. She does not just say she cares, she shows it through what she does. She invests in the people she loves. She gives without expecting anything in return, and she uses her time and resources to make a difference in the lives of others. She is not concerned with applause or recognition because she knows that true love is selfless. Her heart, full of love and compassion, is one of the greatest signs that she is blessed. She moves through the world with an open heart touching lives, healing wounds, and inspiring change. She is a reflection of divine love, and through her actions, she brings light to those around her.
A woman blessed by God possesses unwavering faith and resilience. Her faith is not just something she speaks about. It is the foundation upon which she builds her life. It is the quiet confidence that even in the darkest of times, she is never alone. She understands that challenges are not punishments but lessons, and she faces them with courage, knowing that everything happens for a greater purpose. Her resilience is deeply rooted in this faith. Life will test her, push her, and at times break her down, but she refuses to stay down. She rises with strength, not because she has never known pain, but because she has learned how to endure it and grow from it. When she falls, she does not see it as failure, but as an opportunity to learn. Every setback becomes a stepping stone, every disappointment a redirection. She does not allow fear to control her. When uncertainty comes, she does not panic or lose hope. Instead, she leans into her faith, knowing that worrying will not change the outcome, but trusting in God will give her the strength to endure. The strength to endure. She understands that patience and perseverance go hand in hand. She does not expect immediate results, but trusts that everything will unfold at the right time. This resilience does not mean she does not feel pain or doubt. There are moments when she is exhausted, moments when she questions why things are happening the way they are. But even in those moments, she finds the strength to keep going. She turns to prayer, to reflection, and to the knowledge that she is guided by something greater than herself. She finds peace in surrender, knowing that she does not have to have all the answers. She just needs to keep moving forward with faith. She does not let negative circumstances define her. Instead, she uses them to fuel her growth. If she faces rejection, she does not dwell on it. She sees it as redirection towards something better. If she experiences loss, she does not let it consume her. She allows herself to grieve, but she also allows herself to heal. She understands that pain is temporary, but the strength gained from overcoming it is permanent. This unwavering faith and resilience make her a source of inspiration to others. People see her grace under pressure, her ability to remain calm in chaos, and they are drawn to her energy. They wonder how she stays strong, how she continues to move forward despite obstacles. What they may not realize is that her strength does not come from herself alone. It comes from her faith, from the knowledge that she is guided and protected. She does not just survive hardships. She transforms through them. She does not just endure. She rises. Her resilience is not just about bouncing back. It is about coming back stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. Through faith, she walks with courage. Through resilience, she proves that no matter what comes her way, she will not be defeated. Woman blessed by God radiates kindness and compassion in everything she does. She does not perform acts of kindness for recognition or praise. She does them because it is in her nature. She understands that love and kindness are the most powerful forces in the world, capable of healing wounds, building bridges, and transforming lives. Her kindness is not selective. It extends to everyone she meets. She does not judge people based on their background, status, or past mistakes. Instead, she sees the humanity in them, understanding that everyone is fighting battles they may not speak about. She offers a listening ear to those in need, a comforting word to the brokenhearted, and a helping hand to those who are struggling. Even when she has little to give, she gives from the abundance of her heart. Compassion is her natural response to the suffering of others. When she sees someone in pain, she does not look away or ignore it. She steps forward, offering support in whatever way she can. She does not seek to fix people or control their journeys. She simply walks beside them, reminding them that they are not alone. Her presence itself is a source of comfort. This kindness extends to how she treats herself as well. She understands that to truly love others, she must also practice self-love. She does not allow negative self-talk to consume her mind, nor does she hold herself to impossible standards of perfection. She forgives herself for past mistakes, learns from them, and moves forward. She treats herself with the same kindness and compassion that she offers to others. Her heart is open, yet she is not naive. She understands that not everyone will appreciate her kindness, and some may even try to take advantage of it. But she does not let the actions of a few harden her heart. She remains kind, not because of who others are, but because of who she is. She knows that kindness is not a weakness, it is a strength. It takes great courage to remain gentle in a world that can often be harsh. She does not hold grudges or allow bitterness to take root in her heart. If someone wrongs her, she chooses forgiveness, not because they deserve it, but because she deserves peace. She refuses to carry the weight of resentment, understanding that it only poisons her spirit. She lets go of anger and makes room for grace. Her kindness is a reflection, She understands that God's love is unconditional, and she strives to share that love with the world. She does not need validation from others because she knows that her worth is already determined by a higher power. She gives freely, loves deeply, and serves humbly. People are drawn to her so he makes them feel seen, valued, and understood. She does not need to say much. Her actions speak for her. Her kindness is her testimony. Her compassion is her legacy, and through both, she leaves an imprint on the world that will never fade. A woman blessed by God walks with unwavering faith even in the face of challenges. She does not let fear dictate her decisions or allow doubt to weaken her spirit. Instead, she leans on her faith as her foundation, trusting that every obstacle she faces has a purpose and that every hardship is shaping her into the person she is meant to be. Her faith is not just something she speaks about. It is something she lives out daily. She understands that life is full of uncertainties, and there will be times when she does not have all the answers. But instead of letting uncertainty shake her, she surrenders it to God. She does not waste her energy trying to control everything because she knows that control is an illusion. Instead, she places her trust in a higher power, knowing that even when she cannot see the full picture, God is guiding her step. This unwavering faith is what gives her peace even in the midst of storms. While others may panic when things go wrong, she remains calm, knowing that everything happens in divine timing. She does not rush the process or force outcomes. She waits patiently, believing that what is meant for her will come in due time. Her faith is not just about believing in good times. It is about holding on during the difficult moments, knowing that blessings often come disguised as challenges. Because of this deep trust, she does not allow negativity to consume her. She does not dwell on failures or let disappointments define her. She understands that setbacks are not the end of the story. They are simply redirections towards something greater. She moves forward with resilience, knowing that every difficulty carries a lesson and that God never closes one door without opening another. Her faith gives her strength to be courageous, even when the world tries to convince her otherwise. She does not let fear hold her back from pursuing her dreams or stepping into new opportunities. She believes that she was created for a purpose, and she refuses to settle for a life that is less than what she was called to live. Even when she is afraid, she takes action because she knows that fear is temporary, but regret lasts forever. She inspires those around her with her unwavering belief. When others are struggling, she encourages them to hold on, to keep believing, and to trust that better days are ahead. She does not just pray for herself, she prays for others, lifting them up when they feel weak. Her faith is not just personal. It is something she shares through her actions, her words, and the way she loves others. No matter what life throws her way, she remains steadfast. So, she does not seek approval from the world because she knows that her worth comes from something greater. Her unwavering faith is what sets her apart, and through it, she becomes a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope, and a reminder that with God, all things are possible.